Jared Yost, sales agronomist for AgXplore out of Oklahoma. Came to look at the soybeans this morning. It's been pretty well hot and dry here, 100, 105 for the last week. So these plants kind of got put to the test a little bit, and they still look really, really good for what they've been through. They've had plenty of moisture pretty much all summer, which we've had one of the wettest Julys, at least on record, for central Oklahoma. So, but these beans have in-furrow treatment of Humipack, NutriPack, and Octane in-furrow as a great pop-up starter. Reduce the saltation, get these things up and going nice and quick. So, but one thing I want to talk today about, with it being hot, as it's been over the last week, we have issues with flower boarding. And how much yield do we actually lose when it talks to flower abortion? And what are plants doing when it comes to this? So, like I said, these flowers, they were trying to flower right before the heating, or all the hot temperatures came in here. So these plants have put on lots of flowers. But the downfall is the flowers never did anything, and they eventually aborted. We're still getting small ones starting to form here, pods. But what I've counted so far, and this may change just a little bit because the season we're still in about 2 weeks I'll recount, but we've had almost 70% reduction in pod formation so far, which when you're correlating to yield, that's a massive reduction. Any way we can stress or help stress mitigation on these plants, keep them from aborting, we definitely have to do it on the front side. We have a product that I've used quite a bit over the last 2 years, at least across the US and so forth. It's called OnWard Max. OnWard Max is combined of choline, chloride, cytokinin, and GABA, which when you're mixing the three, you're going for reproductive stage only. Your highest return is at reproduction stage. R1, R3 on beans. When you look at wheat, which we're big in Oklahoma on, it needs to be at flag leaf or right at heading. The highest point is basically 50% anthesis. You get your highest ROI. But okay, what you're doing with the OnWard Max is increasing photosynthesis, and then also too, you're reducing the ethylene in the plant. As your plant stresses, ethylene will increase. When that increases, your plant wants to mature faster. So it'll start aborting pods, start aborting flowers, get rid of anything that can just to produce a little seed and make sure it has something for the future. And so when you apply an OnWard Max, you're reducing that ethylene, so it slows that process down. It makes the pods fill and kind of keeps the flowers from going. Because any way you can protect them flowers and keep them from aborting, the higher chance of having better yield response. We had a trial out about 2 years ago in central Oklahoma on OnWard Max. The check without it was a 25 bushel yield. Where we applied OnWard Max, it was a 37.6 bushel yield. So we've had almost basically a 12 bushel increase yield applying it. And it comes back to this point, is any way to protect these flowers from aborting will give you the highest return. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of information with you guys. You guys have a great day.